When in the history of mankind has someone died by getting unhit by a vehicle? The vehicle was moving away from me. How do I die from an impact that was not directed into me? 1,200 meters away. I'm coming right back. Where you at? Huh? You're gonna have to come down eventually. There's no way he's actually just gonna sit there. Ow, what the f is shooting me? Is he f***ing invisible? I want to die to the guy, but I really don't want him to, like, feel the satisfaction of cheating and killing me. Someone's aiming at me.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jeb. It's about 12:30 midnight, actually. So I spent all of today doing a whole bunch of boring shit around the house and other stupid shit like that. I don't know what kind of intro I put together, but I swear they said that a lot of the underground and like through the wall glitches were actually fixed. I heard and knew about Stadium being like, you know, obviously crazy bugged, and we had the video on it, which did very well, by the way. Thank you. I was hearing that some of the spots got fixed or whatever, but I mean, it seems like if there are some that are fixed, there are definitely other ones that haven't been fixed yet. There are so many of them ever since this new map came out that, like, I wonder why that is. Now, see, I remember back on Modern Warfare initially, back when we had the just regular ground war playlist, which a lot of people were playing at the time before Warzone came out. It was just Modern Warfare multiplayer. The ground war maps were all sorts of messed up as well. There were random spots where you would be able to, like, walk into a wall and go underneath of the map. I had some videos early into Modern Warfare from that. So it's almost like just because it's a brand new map, they just have another one of these issues where just random, so you could just walk into it. There's a spot in downtown over on, I'm gonna go and land Summit, by the way. Summit has a shit ton of golden chests over in this building here with the satellite. I gotta figure my way out around this area. The nice thing is there's usually a vehicle down here that most people don't really mess with. Shouldn't be anybody down here. I swear, the last time I came here, there was a whole bunch of gold chests, like literally like 20 of them. I was so confident this place was gonna give me some good shit. Oh wait, here's a gold one. Okay, so there's a couple players up here actually. The one issue with this is that it's super annoying to be able to drive all the way back up here and people see you coming a mile away now. Anyway, so there's a UFC tonight with Yuri Prohaska versus Dominic Reyes. And, man, I was pulling for Dominic Reyes. He's had some last couple, you know, tough fights or whatever against John Jones and Jan, who are both, you know, obviously arguably the greatest of all time and the current light heavyweight champion. So, I mean, these are hard fights, obviously. I think there's a guy up here. I think the guy called the UAV from over on this side. Unless he was over at that buy. Unless somebody bought over here. I couldn't cancel, man. It wouldn't let me cancel. I'm gonna come back there. I'm gonna Where's he at? Oh, my loadout's here, though. Man. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go back there and kill him with a pistol and 2 plates. I'm not sure where he went. Like he would be in that window, right? That's where I would want to sit and wait. All right, he's taking off. Fuck, man, I couldn't stop him. He's really not even gonna bother pressing it. I mean, that's what I had, man, and there's no way for me to move out. He knows I'm in here, and I can't really take off in either of the vehicles here. I'm kind of just fucked. I mean, fuck it. Let's just run out there and die. I don't care, man. Whatever. Yeah, I really felt like Dominic Reyes. I feel bad for him. I don't want him to have, like, such a hard time, you know what I mean? But I actually really like Yuri Prohaska. And I think the UFC is completely aware of the possibility of the type of star that Yuri could actually become if his style by itself is some of the craziest shit I've seen. It's just wild, it's over the top, it's like kind of unorthodox and just kind of weird, but it is a shit ton of power that he throws. Like, he's only had one fight in the UFC, but I'm super high on this guy recently. I just think he's, I don't know, I think he's super cool. Looks like a fucking, I don't know, he just looks like a destroyer. It's mostly the beard and just his overall character and shit. That angle. I didn't need to jump on the boxes for it. This guy had his loadout. What is with people and taking this variable zoom? You have precision comb on this shit too? Guys, do yourselves a favor. Stop running this precision comb. I don't think this actually has a precision comb on it, but I feel like anyone that sits there and desecrates their car 98 with a variable zoom just really need a vehicle, man. This is really rough. There's no actual, like, safe vehicle anywhere. This is terrible. There's a player over here. Looks like he's on top of the building. No! Hip-hop ninja and everything. I thought I had amped on and everything, and where did the guy go? Why are you not challenging him? This dude thinks I had full loadout. I had no perks, dude. Stopping power, dead silence. It's just everywhere, man. What's the point? I mean, midnight games, usually they're like super sweaty and shit, but this lobby, not so bad. He's actually there actively that entire time. He's just not touching his controller. Like, people are saying that I'm not playing the game. Shit, this is? I'm tired of that shit. Oh, someone pulled up. Immediately, he knows where he is. He had a mark. Calls an airstrike on himself to blow this shit. Dude walks in there and smokes his bum ass. Clout Daddy 9. Yuri Prohaska, he's got an 80-inch reach. He's like 6'3" or something, I think. Dominic Reyes is like 6'4". Yuri has an 80-inch reach. So despite being a little bit shorter than Dominic, he still has pretty long arms. Not John Jones arms, but up there. His fight against Uzumir, like, I've watched all of his fights. It's really weird. He doesn't always fight like how he did in his only UFC fight. His only UFC fight, he looks like he has virtually no defense, hands down completely, and just looks at you, and it's all head movement and shit, and it's just all power from the hip, everything he's throwing, from all sorts of different angles. He switches stances and shit, but then you go and look back at some of his older fights in Ryzen, more traditional than that. It's weird. I don't know what changed him when he came over here, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of fighter. I don't know how Yuri is gonna show up against Dominic. I'm really afraid that he's gonna do like this hands down walking forward type of shit and just get absolutely slept by one of Dominic's left hands like he did Chris Weidman. Most of you guys probably have heard Chris Weidman recently just, you know, because of the whole leg situation. I see it in the comment sections all the time. People are like, bro, you somehow keep me on this video even though you're talking about shit I don't give a single fuck about. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Every weekend there's a fight that happens, so I mean, fuck it, why not? I'm not playing UFC at the moment, but I can still at least talk about some of it. It's just, UFC 4 is just not it, dude. UFC 3 was so much better than 4. I know that 4 is still actively updated and everything like that, but I miss how unique Requise felt for UFC 3 anyway, in particular. UFC 4, it kind of sucked a lot of the character out of a lot of the created character. The uniqueness is completely gone since you have to pick Powerhouse and all that other shit. It gets rid of the particular perks. I should be allowed to pick my perks. It's my character. How about you just take the time to actually balance some of them or don't allow some of the combos instead of making it so, you know, you can only just pick a preset. Like, even in non-ranked games, you should allow us to not run a preset. In UFC 3, it was great because I would be able to sit there and take like multiple things that are all just based on striking and it's all about power, nothing else. Whereas now it's like, I know that there are other perks out there that combo really well together, but they just won't let us use them. Cloud Daddy getting a shot at him. He's out of stopping power, so no stopping power here, so we'll see what he does. He's just gonna sit here in the corner. Final 6 has 11 kills, so he doesn't really care. It's all about the dub at this point. Knows that 2 players are in the hangar, one in the hangar, one probably just sitting in the back in the corner. They're gonna have to rotate eventually. They're probably gonna rotate well before him. Cloud Daddy doesn't realize that the player's directly above him. He's just looking right at him, ends up taking some shots at him, misses most of them. This is a nightmare. He jumps down, stuffs his nuts in his face. Tyrion Lannister comes out, bites his ankles. Oh wait, he's rezzing. He gets back up. Aenon falls. Tyrion cleans up the kill. He's got half armor. 6 kills now, not on much of a heater, but why is he doing this? Okay, so he's gonna let it break and then he's gonna try to find, oh, never mind, no. Bring it down. Okay, he's gonna call the airstrike in over there. Oh my god, he almost stopped. I didn't even see him. I don't don't think he did either. What's a riot shielder? What the? Riot shielder, Mr. Goo Man, blocking everything, ends up having the Semtex thrown at him. The player ends up getting shot in his side, though, getting third party. So there's 2 players outside of the Bertha here. There's 1 singular Bertha and 2 players that are stuck outside of it. They could, you know, spend the time together to take it out themselves, but instead they'll fight amongst themselves. The player in the Bertha is able to just clean them both up. He sees where he's at. Oh, no. No, no, no. And he's obviously there. Like, where did you think he was? Gonna have to shield up here. Well, this isn't the worst thing in the world. Wait, it might be. It might be game, man. Use the thermite. Throw him. That's 1 thermite. Block it. There it is. It's breaking. Can't get in it now. Throws a stun grenade. Stuns him. Takes him out. Swap him to the FAMAS. FFAR still reigns supreme. Give him buckets. 3 falls to Mr. Goo Man. Hey, it's not a full spectating video. I played half of it. I enjoy the full game because I can only have so many games, as we know. There's obviously other fights on here. Ion Kutalaba, again, doing crazy shit at the weigh-in, grabbing people. Giga Chikadze's also there against Cub Swanson. I think Giga wins. I think Ion probably loses. I know the last time he was all aggressive and shit like that, he got slept, so I don't know. Obviously hoping for good fights, but don't know if Ion's gonna win. Hope Giga wins, and I do want Yuri Prohaska to win, but this is gonna be a hard fight for Yuri. An overall skill set, I think Dominic Reyes is better than Yuri is, but we'll see how Dominic is off of 2 losses, if he's, you know, a better version of himself, an elevated version of himself, and a very alert, ready, prepared version of himself, or Yuri also outside of Dominic, you know, just still even performing his best anyway. Yuri could break through here and do something crazy, or he could just get completely slept. It's a good recovery for Dominic, and then, you know, we'll see where he lands after that point. But I don't want Yuri to win. I just think he's really fucking cool. That's all. No offense, Dominic. I think you're cool too. It's just I hope neither of these guys hurt me.